What up, what up, what up? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't be. Go ahead and click that subscribe button to be a part of the Witness Gang, to join the Witness Nation. Now let's get into this, shall we? Hello, you guys, and welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't be.
I'm Whitney. Keep it cute, get the boot.
All right. Disclaimer. This platform discusses any and all information that has been made known to the public in any way. I am not a journalist. I am a commentator. The views and opinions expressed in this video and on Whitney D TV's YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect the opinion of Whitney D and Whitney D's YouTube channel. Now, all topics are for entertainment purposes only. Comedy, satire, TV, mature rated. Views discretion is highly advised. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. Have to turn that heater off because, baby, I ain't got time for y'all. What is that in the background? Our commentary is alleged but very real. Say it with me now. Very real indeed, okay? Because we are talking about Harvey Weinstein, okay, and his crusty balls, okay? And him not being able to keep his crusty ping and or balls to himself, okay? Not for nothing, you guys. Happy Tuesday. Welcome back. Welcome back. Whitney's back. Oh, yes. I'm back. All right. How y'all doing? I'm excited. I've missed y'all so stinking much. All right. But before we get into everything, okay, welcome to Evidence Over Emotions, okay? You guys are tuning into another installation of Evidence Over Emotions, Hollywood's leading monster, okay? Harvey Weinstein, Surviving Harvey Weinstein series, okay? I've been gone, but we are going to catch up, okay? Not for nothing, make sure you keep it cute so you won't get the boot, okay? 'Tis the mother freaking season for booting out of here, all right? Now, if you like to join the show, join the greatest show there is on YouTube, I just like to toot my own horn, okay? Because your girl ain't even been here, and y'all are still subscribing, still viewing, and I'm appreciative. All right. Not for nothing, if you'd like to join, you can get the link out of the description box. I usually go back, and I say usually. Don't hold me to it. All right. But if you would like to join the channel, it's usually in the description box down below. Okay. And I always update it upon the end of videos, or sometimes I go back, upon the week, and update everything or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But if you like to join, you click the button. Okay. Click the button, find it. Now, if you like to tip the hostess with the and y'all was showing out last week, child. I told y'all what was going on or whatever, and y'all was just showing out. I'm okay financially, okay? God is good. God is great. God, thank you for everything on our plate, okay? We are grateful. We are blessed, all right? So, but thank y'all so very much. But you can always send a tip at any time, okay, to my Cash App at Whitney DTV 87, okay? And I definitely will get it, okay? Now, if you don't have Cash App, I have Zelle, and I also have PayPal, and the information is located at the bottom of the screen, rolling down below, okay? Now, if you got a tip, or you just want to send me an email, you can do so by sending it to the Whitney DTV at gmail.com. All right. We got our official email. Remember, I was telling y'all about that. Okay. And so, yeah, that is that on that. Okay. So hello, everybody, and welcome. Okay. Hold on. Let me update what we're going to be talking about on the night. Okay. And again, I'm not going to take up your time. I'm going to put this out here in the ether. And then I'm going to fall back, okay? And y'all going to see the next episode, which is tomorrow for Where Were the Parents Wednesday. And I'll be back live for Straight Talk, okay? And then Friday, you guys will be getting a healthy dose of Face Friday with Whitney D, okay? Not for nothing, y'all. Good evening to you guys. Shouts out to the Black husbands, okay? Y'all matter. Okay, you matter to me. Okay, I love y'all, and I especially love my black husband. Okay, with his fine self, black Cuban self. Okay, I love him. Okay, everything is good over here in Davidsville. Okay, the devil is a lie. All right, everything is wonderful. All right, yes, Jesus. Okay, and shouts out to y'all already know my brand affiliates and Shazazz Creations. Okay, if you want any of the Whitney D merch, okay, I'm still here. I'm still live, y'all. Okay, still support your girl. I'm here. Okay, you can do so by looking in the description box. Shazazz Creations, Shay Michelle Cosmetics, Slippy Love. I don't have any makeup on tonight. It's sauce my lips, y'all. I got off for work and I threw on this shirt and this sweater and I said, let's go. All right. Yes, I'm working and you got to catch up. Okay. Go check the last video before this one last week that I did. It was, somebody put in the comments, this is Fake Friday. And I was like, you know what? That's cute. Although I titled it under Living with Whitney D. But you know what? It was very, I guess, inspirational to you guys. So I need to change that. But anyways, not for nothing. Louis Z Boutique. I'm a ambassador of that, as well as Crave Dior Boutique and Suja Organics. Okay, I love them, love them, love them. I am sipping on a McDonald's caramel iced coffee. That's why this energy is right. Just take it in, okay? Take it in, okay? Anywho, not for nothing, y'all. California mayor, his wife done testified. We're going to hear about that. And also, the judge dropped, I think it was like 4. Let me confirm. 4. I was right. 4 out of the 11 charges that Harvey got. And ain't nobody talking about this. Okay? Ain't nobody talking about this. Everybody was pounding the streets when it came to R. Kelly. And this ain't no black or white thing. I don't care about neither one of these ninjas. Okay? But I'm just saying it's just weird. I think I'm really truly the only one that's reporting about Harvey Weinstein. And it ain't that much that I'm reporting, but the little that I am, I don't see nobody else reporting about this. Right? But that's neither here nor there. Here I am. Okay, here I go. So without further ado, I would like to welcome you guys to Evidence Over Emotions, Hollywood's leading monster surviving a Harvey Weinstein series.
More than 60 women have come forward to accuse Weinstein of sexual harassment, assault, and rape.
By the mid-90s, we were aware of what he was alleged to be doing.
All right, you guys, welcome back. Okay, we're gonna go right into it. Okay, I'm not gonna told y'all we're not gonna be long with this child. Okay, we're gonna get right in and out of it. You guys that are gonna be in this comments. Dang, I missed it, and I didn't get my notifications, and replay gang. Thank y'all. Okay, thank y'all. At least you watching. I don't care if it's live or after the fact. Welcome. Okay. Welcome. So let's go ahead and get into this first article. I want to go ahead and get into the fact of the matter that the judge dropped some charges. Okay, let me go ahead and blow this up for y'all so y'all can see it. All right, as you guys see here to my, what's this? To my left, to my left right here, the judge dropped 4 out of 11 charges against Harvey Weinstein. We're going to get into it and see exactly what those charges consist of. Okay. So this was updated on today at 4:21 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you guys aren't aware, Harvey Weinstein's trial started back in October. I want to say the 12th, if I'm not mistaken, the 10th or the 12th. Not for nothing. And he's been accused of some very heavy allegations. And not for nothing, one of the charges is from the now current mayor of California, his wife. But this is not when she was, married to him. This is before She was a budding producer or something like that. And so, yeah. And then we hear about them stating that Jennifer was, I guess, engaged with the mayor and was talking to Harvey and having him endorse her husband and all this stuff like that. And they try to put that out there. Well, how could he possibly have did anything to you, and you still are taking money from him and stuff like that for your husband's campaign and all this stuff like that? It got really intense. We're going to hear about all of that because she actually finally testified. And so let's hear about these charges first before we get into anything, okay? So it goes on to say the judge overseeing Harvey Weinstein's sexual assault trial in Los Angeles dropped 4 of the 11 charges against him on today, which is Tuesday, after prosecutors said that they do not intend to proceed with counts connected to one of the accusers. Now, the 4 dropped charges, 2 counts of forcible rape and 2 counts of forcible oral copulation were based on accusations from a woman identified as Jane Doe number 5. However, prosecutors did not mention her in opening statements. That's for a reason, purpose. When they stated that 8 other women were expected to testify in the case against Weinstein. Weinstein has pleaded not guilty to the remaining 7 sexual assault charges, including 2 counts of rape and 5 counts of sexual assault dating from 2004 to 2013. Okay. It goes on to say the trial resumed Tuesday with further cross-examination of Jennifer Siebel Newsom, a filmmaker and the wife of California Governor Gavin Newsom. I said mayor. I think I said mayor, but it's the governor, okay? She testified Monday that Weinstein raped her in a hotel in 2005. I was just graduating high school, child, when she was 31 years old. And she repeated that assertion during cross-examination. Quote, "Sir, I was assaulted by him," she told attorney Mark Worksman. Worksman brought up her past testimony in which she described acquaintancing to Weinstein that day and pushed her to define what that word means. Siebel Newsom, I want to know what it means. You know what? Let's see what that means, because baby, y'all know me. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Acquiesce. I said acquaintance. Okay, acquiesce, and that means accept something reluctantly, but without protest. Okay, so you're reluctant to accept something, but you don't really give up a fight about stopping it. Is my understanding. I mean, y'all can, you can tell me if that's what that is or not. But anyways, that's what acquiescing to Weinstein. Y'all know, y'all gotta put some clapping emojis in the comments for that. Y'all know I will butcher a word. I will butcher a whole text. And somebody earlier today left a beautiful comment and said that I'm articulate. I said, girl, it was an old video, you know what I'm saying, that I could edit and stuff. It wasn't nothing live, but thank you, girl. Okay, acquiescing to Weinstein that day and pushed her to define what that word means. Siebel Newsom became emotional and tried to talk, but he interrupted her and asked if she was too tired to testify. Quote, "What you're doing today is exactly what he did to me," she said, quote. On Monday, she testified Weinstein invited her to a hotel room to discuss potential film projects and then raped her. When asked why she remained in the hotel suite, she said, quote, "Because you don't say no to Harvey Weinstein. He could make or ruin your career. I thought I was going to discuss my projects," end quote. And this is a sketching of her. In opening statements, Worksman said Siebel Newsom said consensual sex with Weinstein, had consensual sex with Weinstein because she wanted his help getting roles and producing films. Quote, She's made herself a prominent victim in the hashtag Me Too movement. Otherwise, she'd be just another bimbo who slept with Harvey Weinstein to get ahead in Hollywood, end quote. Worksman said. Now, Siebel Newsom, a Stanford University graduate who has written, directed, and produced several documentaries, is one of the 8 women expected to testify in the trial. Most of the women have testified under pseudonyms, but Siebel Newsom's attorney identified her as one of Weinstein's victims. And I told y'all that when we first started this series. Okay, she went out and tweeted that, yes, I am protesting. Give me my space. Respect my authority. Okay. The trial in California is his second such sexual assault case since reporting by the New York Times and the New Yorker in 2017, revealing Weinstein's alleged history of sexual abuse, harassment, and secret settlements as he used his influence as a Hollywood power broker to take advantage of young women. Weinstein was found guilty in 2020 in New York of first-degree criminal sexual act and third-degree rape, and was sentenced to 23 years in prison. He has maintained his innocence, and New York's highest court agreed in August to hear his appeal in case. Okay, and y'all know that as well because I actually we actually talked about that. Okay, and I actually told y'all that he actually got approved, for his appeal, and many people didn't know about that. Of course, because this is the reason why all that yelling about, oh, y'all trying to take a black man down. No, y'all don't pay attention. This video is probably going to get 100 views, 200, 300 views. But when I was doing my R. Kelly videos, it was 2,000 and 1,000 and stuff like that. And I keep the same energy. Okay? Now, I'm not going to sit here and be buying all the transcripts and stuff like this, especially if I'm not getting no views on this. So I ain't going to lie to you. You're going to waste my coin. Okay? But I keep the same energy. I'm on this fool's neck and trying to tell y'all about the case and the trial and stuff like that. No different. This is series just like I made the other series pertaining to our Smelly, okay? His dirty, crusty, raggedy balls, okay? I'm on this old 70 dilapidated, crusty, bunion smelling, fecal matter, hoochie cooch neck of his too. No different. Okay, but here we are. Okay, let's continue. Okay, now Jennifer, as we heard, took the stand, continuing from yesterday on today. All right, so now let's hear about how that went. Okay, since they messing with this poor lady, in regards to everything, I'm interested. Okay, so let me share my screen, and we're gonna get into this article. Okay, and this particular article is from NPR. Okay, let me go ahead and get this one big for you as well, so y'all can see this. Okay. Okay. The wife of California's governor gives tearful testimony at Weinstein's grape trial. Okay. So we're going to hear about this tearful testimony. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. All right. There she goes right here, the sketching. I was just gonna put it out there. These sketch artists are rather good, man. The sketch artists that we saw when it came to R. Kelly. Let me pull up some. I want y'all to see some of these sketches from R. Kelly's trial. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be funny, okay? But let me show y'all some of these, okay? Some of these sketches from R. Kelly's trial, and y'all tell me if they was trying to be funny or not. I'm just saying. Let me look at. Let's take a look at some. Look at this one. Why it got his nose so big like that? Why it got? What is this? Who is this? Who is it? Harpo, who then? That's supposed to be R. Kelly. I mean, you know, maybe he looked like that, but why he look like that? You know, that's a little more believable and more realistic. But I'm just like, who this? I know they had different sketch artists. They had to look at this one. Who is this man? Anyways, y'all, let me go ahead and get back on surviving Harvey Weinstein. My apologies. I got off track here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this article, okay, in regards to this man's wife. Okay, all right, okay. Okay, so it says Jennifer Siebel Newsom, a documentary filmmaker and the wife of California Governor Gavin Newsom, nearly screamed through tears from the witness stand Monday. So this is yesterday. So we're going to hear about yesterday. When she told the court Harvey Weinstein raped her in a hotel room and spoke of the devastating effect it had on her in the 17 years since. Quote, he knows this is not normal, end quote. She shouted during the Los Angeles trial, recalling her thoughts amid the alleged 2005 rape. He knows this is not consent, end quote. She then shouted, oh God, end quote, as if overcome by the memory and gave into the crying. Weinstein watched from the defense tape. I wonder what his expressions was. I'm so curious as to how he was responding in court. I'm gonna have to do some more digging in regards to, the tweets and stuff like that. See if we can find some more. I did some prior to coming on tonight, and I didn't see anything because ain't nobody talking about this trial. Okay, but me, it seems. Siebel Newsom said she found herself unexpectedly alone with Weinstein in a suite in the Peninsula Hotel in Beverly Hills, where she had agreed to join him for a meeting. She says she assumed others would be present. They would talk about her career when he emerged from the bathroom in a robe with nothing underneath and began groping her while he masturbated. She described her feelings. Quote, horror, end quote. She said, quote, I'm shriveling. I'm like a rock. I'm rigid. This is my worst nightmare. I'm just this blow up dog, end quote. She then gave a graphic description of a sexual assault and rape by Weinstein in the suite's bedroom. A 23-year sentence and a trial with 11 more counts. As we heard, 4 of those 11 got dropped. Weinstein lawyers, who only got to cross-examine her briefly and will continue on Tuesday, which we heard a little bit about, say the two had consensual sex, and this don't sound like, but go ahead, go off. And that she was seeking to use the powerful producer to advance her career. Weinstein is already serving a 23-year sentence for rape conviction in New York and has pleaded not guilty to 11, as we hear now, 7 counts of rape and sexual assault in California involving 5 women. Now we know 8 women. 5, and then I think we're just going to hear from some character witness, so 3 character witnesses. Siebel Newsom is the 4th woman Weinstein is accused of sexually assaulting, who has taken the stand in Los Angeles. Her testimony was the most dramatic and emotional so far in the 3-week trial. She cried throughout her 2.5 hours on the stand, beginning with when she was asked to identify the 70-year-old, I told y'all, crusty, Weinstein for the record. Quote, he's wearing a suit and a blue tie, and he's staring at me, end quote. She said as tears began to flow. Now 48, Siebel Newsom described how Weinstein first approached her to introduce himself at the Toronto International Film Festival in 2005. At the time, she was a producer and actor with only a few small roles, and he was at the height of his Hollywood power. Quote, it felt like the Red Sea was parting, end quote. She said as she watched others in the room making way for him. Quote, I don't know if it was deference or fear, end quote. But she said when they had a drink later in the day, he was, quote, charming, end quote, and showed a, quote, a genuine interest in talking about my work, end quote. I gotta sneeze. It's gonna come out. All right. He was in the Los Angeles area a few weeks later, stopping by her home during a small party to drop off a gift and inviting her to the hotel meeting. I didn't know how to escape. She described how nervous she was after being directed to his hotel suite. Asked by Deputy District Attorney Marlene Martinez why she didn't walk away, she said, quote, because you don't say no to Harvey Weinstein, end quote. Quote, he could make or ruin your career, end quote, she said. Afterwards, she said she felt, quote, so much shame, end quote. Quote, I was so violated and I don't know how that happened, end quote. She said, sobbing, quote, I didn't see the clues and I didn't know how to escape, end quote. Siebel Newsom is known as Jane Doe number 4 at the trial, and like the others, Weinstein is charged with raping or sexually assaulting. Her name is not being spoken in court, but both the prosecution and the defense have identified her as the governor's wife during the trial, and Siebel Newsom's attorney confirmed to the Associated Press and other news outlets that she is Jane Doe number 4. The AP does not typically name people who say they have been sexually abused unless they have come forward publicly. Weinstein has had many famous accusers, including A-lister actors, since he became a magnet for the #MeToo movement in 2017. But none of the women telling their stories at the trial have had anywhere near the prominence of Siebel Newsom, spouse of the man who last week sailed to a second term as governor of the nation's most populous state and may make a run for the White House. The governor was not in the courtroom Monday. Now, during cross-examination, Weinstein attorney Mark Worksman pressed Siebel Newsom repeatedly about when she told her husband about the assault, pointing out in a transcript of 2020 interview with prosecutors that she said Newsom was, quote, maybe the first person she told. The lawyer was the first to say the name Gavin Newsom during the testimony and repeated it often. She said she, quote, dropped hints along the way, end quote, through the years after meeting him when he was San Francisco mayor. And he got the full account when women's stories about Weinstein became widespread in 2017. He would return formal political donations from Weinstein then. The impact of trauma. Now, Worksman suggested that the couple sought the donations from Weinstein at a time when Newsom must have known her story. He took money, quote, from somebody who hinted had done something despicable to you, end quote, Worksman asked. Quote, it's complex, end quote. Siebel Newsom responded, quote, well, is that just politics? End quote. Worksman asked, quote, that you just take money from someone who has done something despicable to your wife unless everybody finds out about it? End quote. Siebel Newsom denied the suggestion from Worksman that new elements of the alleged assault that she had not described in interviews with prosecutions or grand jury testimony came up for the first time in her testimony Tuesday. He said he wanted to know why her story changed. Quote, we all heard you being very emotional, end quote, he said. Quote, you've had a lot of time to think about it in the past 17 years, end quote. Siebel Newsom said she had spent much of that time trying not to think about it. Quote, it's very traumatic, sir, end quote, she said. Whew, that is a spicy article, to say the utmost least. You know, here's the thing. I mean, as we know, prosecution is going to be prosecutors, and they're going to do what, I mean, defense is going to be defensive, and they're going to do what they need to do to make sure that this man gets off or gets a lesser charge. So, I mean, none is the wiser. That's not the case. It just sucks to me how they make these victims look uncredible, you know what I'm saying, by their actions that led there afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, dang, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to go up under a rock and die? I mean, what are you expecting for me to do? I have to keep going, you know? And so, and my thing is that I don't know, this may sound weird in a sense, but it's like, I do get what they're saying, like, as far as like her husband, if he knew and he was still taking money from this person who did something heinous. But it's kind of like, I don't know, I might be shicey, but I'd be like, you know, this was before you. I know you want to take up for me or whatever the case may be, but get your money. Get your paper. It ain't extortion. I mean, that's just me. But you guys, that is the video. Now it's your turn. Tell me what you guys think in a comment down below. While you're there, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. I want to hear your thoughts in regards to this whole trial with Harvey Weinstein. Were you even aware that his second trial, shoot, the first? I mean, were you aware that this man was on trial? This go round. He's 70 years old, mind you. Like I told you guys upon starting this series, he has a third one. Like I said, him and R. Kelly are on a jail tour, okay? Because once he leave here, I think has to go to the UK. I think he got some charges overseas. You know, he's been slinging that ping from sea to shining sea, just nasty. Oh, pissy, rankly, nasty thing. You need to put that thing up somewhere, okay? Anyways, y'all, and let me go and put this out here, child, because I've been gone, but I've been listening to these streets. R. Kelly is not getting out, okay? I don't care what y'all want to put out there in the ether. Y'all can't keep comparing this man to the likes of Cosby either, all right? Bill Cosby got off by default, all right? And if you didn't notice, he got his butt handed to him with this last allegation that was proven right. He had to come out his pockets, all right? So R. Kelly is not getting out. I wish y'all would just leave it alone. This man has to serve his sentence in New York. He just got his sentencing, actually got convicted in Chicago. We still, sentencing is scheduled for February, and then he still had to go to Minnesota. Y'all stop. Can y'all stop putting that out there? Okay, don't, and it ain't no comparison, and it ain't no, well, somebody on life got out. No, he done did too much. Okay, to too many people. Okay, like, nah. If he get out, anyways, y'all, that is the video. Thank you guys for tuning in to another installation of Evidence Over Emotions, Hollywood's leading monster surviving Harvey Weinstein series. I'll see you guys on the next one. Deuces.
I'm telling you right now.
What do we have to do here?
Nothing. I'm going to take a shower. You sit there and have a drink. Walk.
I don't drink.
have
Can
a
I
glass of
stay
water.
on the bar?
No, you must come here now.
No.
Please.
No, I don't want to.
I'm not doing anything with you.
I
now
know,
you're embarrassing me.
I'm sorry, I
No,
cannot.
come in
No,
here.
yesterday was a kind of aggressive for
I
me.
know-
I need to know a person to
I
be
won't
touched.
do a thing.
I don't want
Do a thing, please. I swear I won't. Just sit with me. Don't embarrass me in the hotel. I'm here all the time.
I
Sit
know,
with me.
but
I
I don't
promise.
want to.
Please sit there. Please. 1 minute.
No,
I
I
ask
can't.
you. Go to the bathroom.
Please, I don't want to do something I don't want
Go
to.
to the bathroom. Come here. Listen to me.
I want to go downstairs.
I'm not going to do anything. You'll never see me again after this. Okay? That's it. If you embarrass me in this hotel,
I'm not
I'll stay.
embarrassing you. It's
walk.
just that I don't feel comfortable.
I mean, don't have a fight with me in the
It's not
hall.
nice.
Please, I'm not going to do anything. I swear, my children. Please come in. On everything. I'm a famous guy.
I'm feeling very uncomfortable right
Please
now.
come in now. And 1 minute. And if you want to leave, when the guy comes with my
Why
jacket, you can go.
yesterday you touched my breast?
Oh, please, I'm sorry. Just come on. I'm used to that.
But
Come on.
are you used to that?
Yes, come in. Because
No, but I'm not used to
I
that.
won't do it again. Come on. Sit here. Sit here for a minute, please.
No, I don't want
If
to.
you do this now, you will embarrass me. Go. Like, never call me again. Okay? I'm sorry. I promise you I won't do anything. The
I
guy's-
know, but yesterday was too
The
much
guy's
for me.
coming. I will never do another thing to you. 5 minutes. Don't ruin your friendship with me for 5 minutes.
I know, but it's kind of like, it's too much for me. I can't.
Please, you're making a big scene here.
No,
Please.
but I want to leave.
Okay, bye. Thank you.
More than 60 women have come forward to accuse Weinstein of sexual harassment, assault, and rape.
By the mid-90s, we were aware of what he was alleged to be doing.